Welcome to the Canopy, a place to write my story one day at a time. Hello and welcome to the Canopy. In today's video, Adara vs AuthorTube Newbie Tag, the original version. Apparently there are two versions of this tag created by Jenna Streety. I've already answered version 2, so I thought I'd tackle the original since some of the questions differ. Question 1. How did you find AuthorTube? I stumbled across it by accident while searching for novel writing tips. Question 2. What genre do you write in? I write young adult, urban fantasy, paranormal romance, and sci-fi in varying combinations. Question 3. What is your preferred writing tense, point of view, and category of story? Past tense, third person, novel form. I do sometimes dabble in first person, but only if I'm doing a creative writing exercise to get to know the voices of my characters. Otherwise, any form of poetry with a particular love of limericks. Question 4. Are you a plotter, a pantser, or a planter? Plotter. Definitely plotter. At least until draft 2, when I turn into a planter, depending on how much resistance my characters put up. Question 5. Are you self-published, traditionally published, or yet to be published? For poetry, published. Novels, yet to be. I'm aiming for traditional so I can do my stories justice with a low entry level of cost. I know my story is definitely radical, which is going to make it a hard sell. Since I'm getting ideas for a sequel, we'll see further on down the line whether or not I change my mind. Question 6. What publishing company, literary agent, or printing company are you represented by? None, but I'm hopeful for the future. Question 7. What AuthorTube content can we expect from your channel? Vlogs, opinion pieces, and insights into my writing processes. If people take anything from that, bonus. I'm chronically ill and disabled, so that will inevitably filter through into my videos. But it's not the central focus, just a fact of life. Question 8. When did you start writing? / Question 9. What was the first story you wrote? When I was 6, I wrote a story about taking a trip to the coast with friends and buying fish and chips. Question 10. What authors have inspired your writing? I have a bunch, including but not limited to Cliff McNish, David Eddings, L.J. Smith, and a few writers who have shared their journeys on AuthorTube. Question 11. Do you write on a schedule? I tend to write in afternoons or evenings when my blood pressure has risen a bit. As for deadlines, I don't use them for now. I'd rather concern myself with the process of refining my work until the day comes I end up officially on deadline. Question 12. Do you type on a computer, typewriter, write by hand, or do a blend? I make notes on paper or my phone or note cards. The actual writing and overarching plan happens on my laptop, where I use a mixture of spreadsheets and Scrivener. Question 13. What are you most looking forward to as a member of AuthorTube? Sharing writer processes, successes, and failures. I've been on Twitter for a while and the writing community there is incredibly supportive. So far, AuthorTube has been the same, and I hope it continues. I also find AuthorTube is a very good place to have one foot in each camp, traditional and indie, so I can keep my finger on the pulse of what's happening in both areas. Well, that's me in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed my attempt at this tag video. Thanks for watching so far. I'm back off to work now, as I continue to write my story, one day at a time.